Yo guys, I'm in the forest right now. I'm gonna take you down to where we normally chill. It's a beautiful day. It's 7 in the morning right now. Decided to get out for a cycle. It's like a fucking 3-kilometer cycle down here. I'm gonna show you this shit. There's the rope swing. And yeah guys, this is the forest where I fucking come to chill out most of the time. It's good to get down here, focus on what I want in life, come down here, get away from it all, focus on the real shit, focus on the goals and all that. I'm pretty fucking tired right now. I went real fast on the bike up here. I really pushed myself cycling. It's good to get the heart pumping though. All right guys, we are back. The reason that I look bald right now is because my fucking hair is too long to put down. So I fucking tuck it behind my hat so I can see where I'm going when I'm biking. My hair is getting really fucking long. But yeah, I'm here in the forest. It's fucking beautiful. I'm gonna talk to you guys about hitting 1,000 subscribers. As I explained to you guys, this was a fucking big deal for me. This was a huge deal for me. I'm gonna go somewhere else and talk to you guys about it, like down here or some shit. All right guys, I'm not sure if I mentioned already, but it's like 7 a.m. right now. Yeah, it's 7:04, and I decided to come down to the forest, cycle down here. First off, get the physical activity in, then talk to you guys about my fucking goals, hitting 1,000 subscribers most of all, because I didn't properly make a milestone video about that, and I'm doing it pretty late. I'm sorry about that, but look at that fucking river down there. Might go down there in a bit. But yeah, I didn't make a milestone video for that. It's been like nearly 3 months since I've hit it. I hit it March 12th, 2017. So it's been a while back, but I'm here chilling. Shit's going good right now. Fucking but yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys about 1,000 subscribers first. So I started rapping properly. I'm gonna tell you the full story on how I got to where I'm at right now. It's not gonna be that long. I'm gonna summarize it pretty quick. But I started rapping when I was like 12 years old, and you know, in like primary school, the end of primary school, I was really into it. Like, you can ask anyone who went to primary school with me. I used to fucking wear, like, I was into like West Coast rap at the time, because like that was the only, I wouldn't dig underground, you know what I mean? Like, so I was into like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, all that. I used to come into school with like this fucking thing here all the time. But back then the thing was like way big for me. It looked like ridiculous. It went down to my fucking, it went nearly down to my fucking knees, like. But yeah, so I was really into it. I was freestyling. I was like 12 and a half. I really like freestyling a lot. And everyone in my school, this is the reason I got into it. Everyone in my school was doing it as a joke. And then I was like fucking, I actually got into the shit. I couldn't stop doing it, like I was hooked. So that happens, I turned into a big Eminem fan. I really liked Eminem. I'd sit in my room all night when I turned 13. This was the summer after my last year of primary school, elementary school in the US. But yeah, so I'd just sit there all night, listen to Eminem and be like, damn, this is some real shit. I wrote down raps when I turned 13. I wrote down like shit about, you know, all my problems and all that shit I was going through back then. That was a rough enough summer for me back then, like, so I just wrote down all the shit, and it started as like a thing that I made myself do. Like, I preferred freestyling more than writing because it wasn't as hard, like you didn't have to think about it. It became a thing. It became, from me trying to push myself to write, it became an addiction, and then I stopped for a while in first year when I was 13. So this was 7th grade in America when I first went into fucking school, high school, middle school, whatever the fuck. In Ireland, it's like one thing. So middle school in the US, I went in there, I stopped doing it because I was trying to be like I was trying to be popular and shit. Pure fucking waste of time. One of the biggest regrets of my life. To be honest, like, I don't regret shit. You know what I mean? Like, life came, went, and I'm happy now. Like, I'm happy with where I am now. But yeah, back then, like, I'll look back at myself and be like, man, you were a fucking idiot. Like, why were you trying to fit in with other people? Like, you couldn't even be yourself. You couldn't walk around, tell people, you know, you couldn't expose myself and shit. I was so insecure. Like, so yeah, I stopped rapping then. This is the next summer after that. Summer after 7th grade, after first year. I turned 14 years old. I was really into rapping. I was heavily into MGK. He was the guy who fucking inspired me. I really liked his movement. I liked everything he did. EST for life. Nowadays I wouldn't be as hooked on him at all. But he was the artist. He was definitely the artist that gave me the fucking push to go at it myself. Like, cause you could see his come up. He recorded everything. He recorded vlogs, like when he started, you know, like when he was underground, and then you could see this shit like build up. And before that, I didn't see rap as a career path. I seen it as too hard to make it in, pretty much. And that you have to be like from Compton or some shit, and you have to be black, you know what I mean? Shit like that. You know, I was stuck, only rap I heard was from the 90s, so I thought that like, oh, unless you're as good as Eminem, you're not making it in rap, you know what I mean? So I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna go to school, be a fucking corporate worker when I grow up. And then, so I fucking got addicted to it summer 2014. I started planning, like, I was planning about rapping. I wasn't pushing being myself or anything like that. I just like rapping. I never really thought about like being trapped in another bubble. To be honest, I was always kind of myself, you know what I mean? But yeah, so after that summer, I was having fun. I had a lot of friends that summer. You know, I was doing shit. I was living life. But yeah, so yeah, I was fine. Like, I didn't feel cooped up or anything like that. I didn't feel like insecure on people's opinions on me and shit. I was fine. I'd go around, I'd skateboard with my friends. It was good shit. And then, so yeah, but that summer was when the shit went down. That summer was when I started planning out how the fuck I'm gonna make a career for myself in rap, you know what I mean? I fucking planned it out, like my image and all that shit, but nowadays I say fuck images, you know what I mean? Just be yourself 100%. Don't even try to be different, you know what I mean? Don't try to be different, just make whatever the fuck you wanna make. If you try to be different, you're steering yourself off, and then you're just being a lesser version of yourself. It's not gonna do shit for you. Yeah, just do whatever the fuck makes you happy, even if it's like, even if millions of people are doing it, even if like, if 0 people are doing it, just do it. If millions of people are doing it, do it. It doesn't matter, like, just fucking do it, and you will succeed by doing that, 100%, I guarantee. Anyway, right? So yeah, I created an image, you know, this is what I meant. I was envisioning like what I wanted to make as a rapper, like where I wanted to take it and shit, you know what I mean? Like creating, yeah, just pretty much creating my career as a rapper. Like that summer went by, I got depressed as shit. The next winter when I was 14 years old, I got real fucking depressed because I didn't have I don't know what it was really. There was a lot of shit going on in my life. Like I was 14, it was like December 2014, early 2015. I was pretty fucking depressed. I was like real depressed. I was pissed off that I didn't have any good equipment to rap with, first off. Had no computer, had a shitty ass phone, you know what I mean? Couldn't do shit. And I couldn't fucking I couldn't really afford to get all the stuff, you know what I mean? Like a fucking mic, computer, all that shit back then. And so what happened was I got real depressed. My mom walks in on me. I'm like, what was it? I was like burning shit or something. I was like burning shit on the floor. Cause I was like proper fucking suicidal. I was like, man, all I do is come home from school, play FIFA, and like, you know, I'm useless. I was saying to myself, I was like, what do you do? Like, you don't do shit. You're a little fuck up, right? And I don't know why I was so harsh on myself. It wasn't even my fault. But yeah, so I start I got an axe, started hitting doors. Like, guys, this is really outside myself. I wouldn't do shit like this anymore. But yeah, I was hitting doors. I was like hitting, you know what I mean? I was just pissed off. Like, I was doing shit. I was burning shit. I was breaking shit. My mom walks in on me. There's like fucking, I have a little fire going on the floor. She's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? And then they were thinking of sending me to the police and shit. They were like, they were just scared of me. They didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. That time passed. My dad realized I was fucking depressed. I told them what I wanted in music, right? Lucky guy, he gets a fucking discount on this computer because he worked in a college, I think. I'm not sure. At the time, he was working with someone who gave him like a discount on the computer. I got a pretty damn good computer that I still use today. It was worth like $700 at the time. He got it for like 150, 200 or something like that. And yeah, since then, that's when I started making music. And see, that was April 2015, I made Gore Anthem, bang. I was starting to get happy again. Thing is, right when I fucking dropped that song, I was getting a lot of stick at school and shit. Didn't really bother me that, it didn't bother me that much. Like, it was just getting used to it, you know what I mean? Like, I used to get like no attention at all. People, like, I was a pretty shitty rapper back then, to be honest. So people were like, oh man, like, that song was shit. People were getting me to rap battle and they would like say one stupid line to me, right? And then like I wouldn't say shit back, so then they'd just say like, oh, I lost the fucking rap battle, right? Stuff like that. They were just trying to fuck with me pretty much. Didn't let that get to me. I have a pretty strong mindset, like I don't let shit break what I want to do at all, you know? So that's what happened, bang. Started rapping April 2015. Made a full fucking mixtape. Made a full mixtape from April 20th to May 30th. I made a 15 song mixtape in a month, in a fucking month, in 10 days. I look back on that, like, how the fuck did I do that still to this day? Like, you know what I mean? If I went hard now, I'd probably be able to do that, but I was crazy back then. And then I put out a song like every week in the summer, something like that. I put out a lot of songs. I was listening, this is the thing I was doing. I was posting my shit on Reddit and I'd get shitty comments all the time. I'll get like a load of hate, you know what I mean? But every now and then I'll get a guy who's like, this is what you need to improve on. You need to improve in your flow, delivery, repetitive lyrics, whatever the fuck, right? I listen to those guys because I know myself, I'm pretty like, I hate putting out shit that's bad, you know what I mean? With EDM, with rap, with vlogs, whatever, I have to watch the best shit. I watch the best shit. I make sure that, you know, I'm at least like somewhere near as good as they are. And then, you know, I don't fuck around. I don't put out like shit, you know what I mean? I'd get a good mic instead of buying like a fucking 10-year-old mic and then putting some shit out, you know what I mean? I'd work towards a good mic, get that, and then put the shit out. The Blue Yeti I use is like, apparently it's not very good, but I don't give a shit. It sounds good to me. So I use that, right? But yeah, like I wanted to improve myself pretty much. I knew I was bad. And that's the thing that people get. A big reason why a lot of rappers like don't succeed, right? People say that they're bad and they just fucking like look at them like, oh man, don't annoy, like quit pissing me off or whatever, like you don't know shit. But listen to those people, like they want to help you out at the end of the day. They're telling you you're bad for a reason, like, so fucking like use that shit, get better. So yeah, I got better towards the end of that summer. I got like 100 subscribers in the summer. I dropped Pathways October 27th. But this is the thing, since I was 14, since that summer when I was 14, when I was creating my whole image, I always wanted 1,000 subs. I always wanted it. It was like the one thing that I wanted in life. I was like, if I fuck up and don't make it in rap, if I get to 1,000, like if I just completely just fall off, but I get to 1,000 subscribers before I do that, I will be happy that I fucking pursued this shit, you know what I mean? Because at the end, like, this is what I wanted in life, you know? This is what my heart wanted. I held myself off doing it until, you know, for a while, like a year and a half, 2 years. But then when I was nearly 15, started pursuing it. Yeah, you know, you guys know the rest of the story, to be honest. I don't have to tell like my subscriber build up. It's all on Social Blade, all the videos are on my channel. But yeah, most of it came in the last few months actually. Anyway, as I was saying, this is where I envision myself to be like 2-3 years ago. And people are gonna be like, man, like what are you talking about? Like why are you so happy? Like, bro, you haven't, like, you're not a mainstream rapper. Like, I don't give a shit about being a mainstream rapper. It's like the fucking shit people said to me is what matters, you know what I mean? I got people out there, and I love every single one of you for these comments. People saying, you know, you're my favorite rapper, you know, you fucking stopped me from self-harming. This song saved me, helped my anxiety. This, you know what I mean, like all that shit. That's the whole reason I started, because, you know, I've been in this year as well, I've went through a real bad depression on and off this year. No one really knew about that because I kept it very low key, and I was like, yeah, I was like really, all right, the camera just turned off for some reason, but I said like a minute of shit after the depression thing. But yeah, so this year I was through some bad depression. Like I've been in some bad places mentally, like to where, you know, like real bad places. I wouldn't want to live anymore, you know what I mean? I had no hope, nothing like that. And the thing that I latched onto before I obviously started making music was the music itself. And the whole reason I started that shit was to help people who are in that situation, because I know myself that it's terrible. And you need you know what I mean? You need like something to latch onto, or else you're gone, like for real. Like that's reality, you know what I mean? You're gonna end up doing some crazy shit. And you know, that was the whole purpose of why I started. I didn't start to make like, I didn't start to get famous, you know what I mean? I didn't start to do shit. It's just the fact that now, like I didn't start to make money or nothing like that, man. I didn't, fuck that. Like that's why like now I feel good, because there's a lot of people who I've influenced, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want money. I'm making sure this thing's still recording. I didn't want like fucking millions of euros and shit. It doesn't mean anything to me. I used to, like, I don't know if I've recorded this already. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't record this. But I used to say, like, when I get a penthouse, that's when I'm gonna be like content with what I've got. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. What was wrong with me? I wasn't myself. Like now I realize, like, you know what I mean? I feel good like where I am, for real. I really do. Like this is where I always wanted to be with this shit. Just influencing people, you know what I mean? Getting new subscribers every day, seeing it grow. Cause you know, people told me I wouldn't be shit. People told me I wouldn't be shit. But when I read the comments, yeah, I explained all this before, you know, the camera turned off. But all I'm saying to you guys is like, it's not about money, you know what I mean? And if you're an artist that's in this for money, you're not gonna get anywhere with it. I'm being 100 with that. If you're an artist that started for the image of being a rapper, you're not getting anywhere. You know what I mean? I've always veered away from being like, the image behind a rapper is like an aggressive dude, you know what I mean? That's like, it's like, yeah, I get bitches, I get money and all this shit. Bro, like, nah, I veer away from that shit. I just be me, and that's all I do, you know? That's all I do. And hopefully someone out there relates, you know what I mean? And the support from you guys has been crazy. It's really has been crazy. But yeah, but here's some advice for you guys. If you got something you want to pursue, this is the biggest thing you need to get out of your fucking life. This is like, you need to stop caring what anyone thinks. Anybody. I mean, like your parents, your family, your friends, your people in your class, you know what I mean? Like, stop, like, don't give a shit. I am telling you, bro, you will feel so free once you stop. You will feel so free. You get hassled, but you, like, as fucked up as it sounds, you get used to that shit. You won't even care about it anymore, because you see the shit that you want grow, and that is the best feeling in the world. And you know, with me, like, the reason I feel good right now isn't like, it's the small things that I've started doing, like stepping outside my comfort zone, meeting people more, hitchhiking, you know what I mean? Like, doing shit that I wouldn't normally do. Having a big house, what's that gonna do? I'm gonna be hanging around there with like nothing, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be able to even, like, that big house would have a garden that's like fucking a few square meters, like, you know what I mean, in LA, because there's like no space. Bro, here I got whole forests to myself, you know what I mean? Like fuck a pool, man. There's a big fucking river down there, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, start appreciating the small shit. And that's all I gotta say. Like, just fucking stop caring about what people think about you, first off, and appreciate what's around you, you know what I mean? Like, I've started doing that. This place is like one of the most beautiful places in the world to me right now. I used to call this place like shit, like there's nothing to do in Gort, you know what I mean? It's a lot of trash, there's like nothing going on, a lot of junkies. But man, like, you go out here, man, fucking beautiful. I don't want to get attacked out here. I think there's someone around here. But yeah, I think my battery's running out now. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for supporting. I'm just making sure that the fucking thing doesn't turn off. That's all I want to say. I don't want to make this like really fucking long. I think it's already like pretty damn long. But thank you guys so much. For some reason I'm getting a weird feeling that someone's around here. And yeah, guys, like, for real, you literally, like, you have made my vision come true so far. And I gotta start planning a new vision. I gotta say like 10,000 and get there. I gotta enjoy this moment for a bit, because I planned this shit for years, and it's good. I'm happy with where I am. But yeah, I'm gonna plan a new vision. I'm gonna start working towards it. Maybe 10K subscribers by the time I'm 18. And yeah, guys, that's all I gotta say. This forest is fucking beautiful. Thank you all so much. By the way, I turned 17 yesterday. It's May 31st right now. I don't know when this is gonna go up. I'm gonna take you guys on the swing real quick, on this rope swing. Yeah, anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I've got some good shit on the way. I've got real ass music coming for you guys. Thank you all so much. Good luck out there, guys. Stay safe.